What's up, guys? It's me, Alan. I am back from another video. And today, I have another NASCAR Diecast review to do for you from Wave 8 of NASCAR Authentics. We got this guy in Wave 7 of NASCAR Authentics, and now we have it, as I'm rambling, and we got another diecast for him here in Wave 8. So, that would be Erik Jones and his 2021 Tied Food City Chevy for Richard Petty Motorsports, and we will be talking about that momentarily. But let's get the diecast out of the box first. Excuse me. Well, that came off relatively easy. Holy shit. There's the sticker that comes with it. I'll be putting that on my bookshelf after this is all done. And there's the diecast out of the box. So, first of all, Richard Petty Motorsports, as well. That windshield sticking out a little bit on this side. But Richard Petty Motorsports, if you haven't heard already, they were recently bought by GMS. And the name has now been revealed. It still has Petty in it. I think it's either GMS Petty or Petty GMS. I can't fucking remember. I'd have to look it up. But basically, it's Richard Petty Motorsports, but they were bought by GMS. Richard Petty's still part of the team, but most of it's, GMS. And Erik Jones will have a teammate over there now. Jones will be staying in the 43, of course, but now Ty Dillon, who was originally going to run the 94 for just GMS, now he's running the 42, which of course was vacated by Chip Ganassi Racing when they got bought by Trackhouse. And Ross Chastain's going to be driving the one car over there. So now the 42 is back in the hands of RPM with GMS. A number that we haven't really seen them run since, well, most notably the days of Kyle Petty. But also, like, with Juan Pablo Montoya. No, he was Ganassi. You fucking idiot. Alright, anyway, besides the point. Point is, yes, I screwed up on what I was remembering, but hey, we all have those moments. Diecast. So, Erik Jones. First of all, I do want to say, diecast looks neat. But what to say about Erik Jones? If I'm being honest here, he shouldn't have, stayed behind Denny Hamlin at Martinsville in 2020. If I'm being brutally honest, because he wasn't coming back to Joe Gibbs Racing the next year anyway. He already knew that. So what the fuck does he have? What the fuck? Like, what does he care? Like, honestly, he should have gone past Denny Hamlin, said fuck you, and maybe Kevin Harvick wouldn't have to spin Kyle Busch at the end of the race. Although if he performed better, then we wouldn't have had that. But that's besides the point. The point is, Erik Jones, he's a decent to good driver. Yes, he's won a couple of races, but, it's like, it feels like circumstance sometimes. There's a whole fucking paint thing right on that rear window. What the hell? But yeah, so I think Erik Jones is a good driver. It kind of sucks how he was just kind of told bye-bye from Joe Gibbs Racing and, with Christopher Bell coming up. But at the same time, it's like, you got to perform. And while he has gotten a couple of wins in his Cup career, his performances aren't always that great, especially when you consider who his three teammates were. And yeah, so he ends up going over to RPM to take over Bubba Wallace's ride. I've seen some people, and I see people still talk about it, how they felt that they would have liked to have seen Erik Jones go to Hendrick and run what became the 5 car, but that's neither here nor there. But it's like, I think under the right circumstances and, with the right equipment, Erik Jones can be a pretty damn good driver. Is he going to win you a championship? Well, not in the Cup Series, I would say, but, he can still run pretty well. If he can get that win, obviously it gets him to the playoffs, but, it's like, he's good enough, but he's not on the level of Hamlin, Harvick, Larson, Elliott, and some of those other guys. I mean, and it's no disrespect to Erik. Like I've already said, I think he's good. But he's not great. Like, yeah, that's just how I'm going to put it. Is he's good, but not great. Like, he'll... Nine times out of 10, he'll bring the car home in one piece as long as he's able to stay out of other people's messes, and will occasionally get you a top 10, maybe possibly grab you a top 5, and, you know, if things go his way. But you're kind of looking at top 15s and top 20s with him, more so having to do with the equipment he's running, with that being RPM. Hopefully, with now GMS involved, it will elevate that equipment a little bit, especially now that he has a teammate to work off of. But yeah, it's just, and I feel like Erik Jones is a case where the dude was kind of rushed a little bit up to the Cup Series. Like, I don't know how Erik Jones fans would feel about that, but if you're an Erik Jones fan and you've made it to this part of the video after everything I've just said, my rambling, well, congrats to you. I appreciate it. But I honestly wonder, you know, was Erik Jones kind of rushed up a little bit? You know? But anyway, with all of that being said and out of the way, I do want to say that this diecast looks pretty freaking neat. No real issues with it. The paint scheme looks nice. You know, the transitions with the Tide logo. And then you got Food City over there, which kind of feels like a throwback in a way, but yeah. But yeah, so Erik Jones, hopefully he'll be able to do some great things next season. We shall see. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to use code ANJJ for free shipping on orders of $20 or more at Circuit Diecast. I'll catch you all next time. Peace.